So, dude. So anyway, not dude, but another guy. He had called me. I called him a warlock dude. Um, but. So yeah. He claimed he thought he caught me in the middle of something, which he did. The video, the video was, but nothing else. So I was saying, so I was like, yeah, ninjas need to be somewhere sitting down. This had to be a part two, but ninjas need to be somewhere sitting down somewhere at this point in time because y'all evidently don't know how to do it. But it just gives like one of those feelings of yeah, he would still be able to like almost convince me to want to fight a female over him or something like that. And back in the day, I didn't. I avoided doing that, even when he got somebody pregnant while he was involved with me. That part right there, that craziness is just still kind of crazy to me because she had a whole dude and she was involved with somebody. She had like two or three kids by the dude. Now one of her kids by him is deceased. I don't know how many other kids she had by the dude, but yeah, it was just crazy. And I was just like, because he got way too comfortable with her. He moved in with her or stayed over there on her, or whatever the case may be, and then got her pregnant. And it was just too much. I couldn't deal. He was making videos with her, and oh my gosh, and recording it. And like I said, he meant that thing. He stood on that like he didn't care. And I told him it was times when I seen videos and I seen stuff, and I was just like, and then he'll tell me, well, basically, you shouldn't have been going through my stuff. And I'm like, and if, look, I'm over here stuttering now. Like, dang, it felt like he was so convinced that he was right and that's the right thing. He was not wrong at all. That's why I say he's challenged because he is convinced, he's been convinced of stuff that is just not, that other people wouldn't be convinced of. And because it comes so natural to him. And he got a lot of stuff that just comes natural to him and he's like skilled at it. Of course, yes, the bedroom the bedroom antics and all of that, but I just don't like my feelings. I guess still be in it. My feelings was in it a little bit, and now, of course, my feelings would be in certain stuff. Cause my sons are over there in a certain environment, and I can't stand it. I don't like that, man, and I don't appreciate it. So that's why I was just thinking here lately, like those dreams that I've had with him in it need to go ahead and manifest. Where he was saying some other stuff, and it's not that I hate him. It's just that I feel like he the type of person that needs to be put out of his misery, or just he needs to be. Because I'm laughing because it ain't really misery to him. It's something that he enjoys doing. He finds satisfaction in it, and again, it just seems like it's fulfilling to him. And it seems like it is part of his. I'm just saying it seems like it is part of, or is his purpose that he's walking in, that he got to fulfill, doing all this crazy stuff, but or what appears to be crazy to other people. And he's told me before, he said he's one man with many missions, and he was like, I'm not many men with this is why I call him challenge too, because then he went on to say the opposite. I'm not many men with one mission. And I'm just like, oh, kind of wish you were. Kind of wish it was two of you who wanted one of me. And this was back when he said that though. But anyway, all I could say, baby, is I was definitely in love with that man, and I was never like in love with anybody like that before. I'm at a level of like seeming. I don't even want to call it infatuation anymore. I'm at a level of care and concern about another man now, and he's like similar to him. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm not like in love. Like I'm in love with my I'm in love with God, my Lord. I can't even say it. Lord help me. I'm in love with God, my Savior, my Lord. Um, I'm in love with my children, and I was in love with Him. No one's the people that I was in love with. Now, anybody else, I have loved them, but I wasn't really in love with them. I had feelings towards everybody that you know what I'm saying, that I care about. But maybe them feelings are just like somewhere else. But yeah, I just feel a type of way because it be trying to press me. Cause like, dang. Because sometimes it gives, do you still love him? Do you still have feelings for him? And that's why I said I want to be transparent and be real with myself. I don't feel like I still have feelings for him or anything, but in the dream, me sitting somewhere around him, I'm trying to think how my hair was in the dream. My hair was like, I think it was a wrap style, so this had to be something seemingly from back in the day, because I don't wear my hair like that anymore. But my son's being over there is like gifts present, so I don't know. But anywho, well, oh we say ya inside I see say na equal say na yaka isa na si say na isha ya na isha ya equal say na yeka si anda si so na isa ya na equal say na ishe ita isa so. And that's one thing about me. God come first. I'm putting God first. I'm keeping God first. So I bow and submit to God first. And I'm literally saying bow and submit to God first. Because I don't know if it was almost like a thing of where this guy is trying to be on, like literally, he's done said it to me before. Oh, so you think I'm all you ever wanted in life? And I was like, what? That's when I be snapping out of it. Because he be, you may think it's supposed to be like that or desire it like that or trying to project that on me. No, that's not it. I was telling him I love you with a healthy love. And then to me, I know it was love that he never had before and never, you know what I'm saying? Nobody loved him nor cared for him like that. So he could, I think too, it was foreign to him and he couldn't understand what was going on. And that's why he would get frustrated and snappy. You know, it's kind of like how the Bible say you heap coals upon their head, like when you behave in a different type of way than what was expected. um and so yeah, something like that. And he couldn't understand it because it was one time when he told me, yeah, why don't you behave like a trained bitch? And I'm like, what? Are you crazy? Are you dumb? But no, you could just tell he was frustrated. And then the time when he's like, why is the door always open? Baby, now it's closed. That's why I'm like, why am I sitting anywhere in any type of location near him or around him? Besides my sons, I get it. But even that, I've been trying my hardest and my damnedest to be like, no, I don't want to be around him just because my children are over there. Yeah, I did it pretty much successfully with my daughter being elsewhere. That was tough. But and I felt the similar type of way, not exactly the same, but yeah. But now, yeah, heck yeah, my boys tugging my heartstrings in a different type of way. Heck yeah, that all of my kids do, but it's just my boys tugging my heartstrings in a different type of way, and it's like, boy, now you already toyed with my emotions and things while I was with you, and you did what you did, and then now with my children, heck yeah. It's not just one of them, it's two of them, and it's oof, it's tough. So yeah, I'm just sitting here, like I said, not trying to be in denial. I'm just trying to admit to myself what's going on internally. But as you can see, I need the presence and the spirit of the Lord to move on me and help me and lead and guide me so I won't be deceived, so my own feelings won't deceive me, so that emotions and stuff will not deceive me, and that I can think clearly and actually admit, like, because I'm sitting here thinking for real, like, does a part of me still want something to do with him? Because when you have those type of feelings and stuff, and again, granted, it was a dream. This is not in real life, but I don't know what's going on in real life. Like, I steer clear. But when you have those type of feelings and stuff, it's like something is still there. So, my thing is, I asked God to resolve that years ago and resolve whatever it is that need to be resolved. And I started moving towards a place of having no feelings for him and not wanting to be with him. And that don't mean that it can't come back around to where you still feel like you want to be with this person. Or, you know what I'm saying, where it can come back around again. And I guess, like, sometimes if it happened with people who got divorced or separated and then they rekindled, they had that time away and then they want to be with each other. But that's the thing. That's another thing. Would it be us wanting to be with each other, or just him still trying to control and feel dominant, and then and him and me just being the only one being in love, and caring deeply and stuff like that. It's so funny because I turned the heat down today, and I just done turned it on the year that dude was born, and I didn't even realize it. I see what it says, and I seen it when I turned it on, but now I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's the year he was born. Like, so it's a lot of stuff trying to speak to me right now about that, but it's like, no, I just feel like I loved him so deeply and so, so what, it was passionately too at times, but it was just like from such a deep place, from such a place of just pure the purest form of love that I know. And it's like you tried to trash that for real, and for one, you can't trash the love of God, the agape love. You really can't trash it and get rid of it. And the only thing is, I would have to be the one to say, oh Lord, I'm not loving him with agape love anymore. He just stepped down a level, a couple levels or whatever. That's what I could say. And is that wrong of me? Because I always want to operate in agape love. I don't want to towards people, especially that type of relationship, somebody's gonna be up close and personal. But that's the thing, I haven't been trying to be up close and personal with him. So it's given like he trying to, I'm not saying he gave me the dream or anything like that, but for some reason he wants some dreams to come up to make me feel like that. And so again, so it can just to make him appear to be the dominant one. He wants something from me. That's what it's giving. He wants something from me, but he don't want to make it seem like he asking. And it's almost giving too, the same where you texting, you giving yourself access to my phone and my stuff illegitimately, but he feel like he got the rights to do so. And you texting yourself from my phone as if I said something to you. I ain't say a damn thing to you. That's what it's giving, and it's giving. It's giving crazy. It's giving challenge again because it's like only somebody like that would talk to themselves from somebody else's phone, as opposed to real life. You don't even try to respect me. If I was around you in real life, you like to play them games and stuff like that. So that's why I feel like I'm not, no. And and I'm all for second chances and stuff like that, but I don't feel like I need to give him another chance. And again, that's feelings. Don't let your feelings dictate, let them indicate. But I strongly don't feel like I need to give him yet another chance to bother with me, tamper with me, open me up, have me open and feeling all sprung and this, that, and the third, and in love, and just to get disappointed and let down again. And then it's because it's already went past the point of where, baby, I want you up out of here. And I don't stay stuck on them type of feelings, but I just been done told him before, you need to follow suit of your deceased mom. And that's why I go back to saying he needs to be put out of his misery, whatever it is that he probably can't figure out, possibly can't figure out, because like I said, he just like was born to do what he was doing. I'm not saying that God created him to do what he was doing. I'm just saying he just feels like he was born to do exactly what he was doing. And it must be some very strong brainwashing and influencing that took place with his parents and whoever else around him that got it deep seated. And it comes because they believed that too. They felt like that was the right thing to do, whatever it was. And I'm saying that because I could see some of it. They really think the way that they live is the proper way of doing things, and to the point of that they finna school you on it. Like they about to get you they about to educate you, baby. And when I tell you, I was educated on the way that they live, but that don't make it right, and that don't make it the way that God designed it. So I just feel like it's hard for them to come up out of that nature. Um, and it's possible, just like the Bible speaks about the ravens didn't do the natural thing that was natural to them. So it's possible, but I think that's a hard place to be, and that's why I say it's misery. It's misery when you ain't been taught, hey, you need to submit to the will of God for your life, even if and he ain't the only one that's like that. Seemingly, with homosexual people feeling like they was born that way and that's how they got to live and they don't have no other choice. So that's why I have learned to have a little more compassion, because people are people, regardless of whether they this, that, or the third or whatever. They're still people. So that's where I can relate to them on. We're all we having this human experience. Even though where I be feeling like, oh, I can't relate to you on that. Oh, baby, that's what you like to do in life. I don't like that. But that's what I'm just like, I don't want to be this person that's just quick to not be understanding. That's why I'm gonna be real. When I see that movie Moonlight, I be a little more understanding of that type of experience, should I say? Not, don't let me call it experience and somebody getting upset, or saying, baby, this is not just experience. This is a lifestyle. This is a. So not trying to offend anybody at the same time. It is what it is, but yeah, I just wanted to take this time to kind of go a little deeper than the surface and see what's going on with me because I was feeling a little something. Not, I wasn't feeling a little something really towards him, but I was just wondering to myself, why am I feeling a type of way? Like, no, why is he talking to her like that? And he the type that'll do something like that and say that in front of me and stuff like that. And baby, that's when it gets all the way out of control, if you ask me. Because don't do that in front of me. I'm just being real with myself. I'm just thinking to myself. I'm been done. I'm been done. You can't really say the K word on YouTube. So I'm been done off you without me thinking about it, or at least I'm gonna try to. And I'm saying that because real life events done tried to take place where I didn't, baby, I didn't. Before I knew it, I was on his ass. I was. And I don't be trying to disrespect that man. I don't even be really considering it disrespect because of what he did was disrespectful. I be feeling like it's a opposite but equal reaction. But mine, I'm gonna go a little harder. His seemed effortless, whatever he did, because again, it just seemed like it's natural for him. But mine, I'm using a little more strength and strenuous, and that's not what I want to give my energy to. But yeah, before I know it, I be on him. And I'm talking about Risha say, and I ain't coming off. Y'all gonna have to pull me off. And he not that type of dude that I know of. Hopefully he's still not that type of dude that be fighting on women. He not like that, but he will do some mean stuff to a woman, a female. He sure will. And I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame nobody if somebody on you tagging your head and you gotta defend yourself and get them off. But at the same time, you did something crazy. You need to, part of me be feeling like, oh boy, you need to just accept your fate when it come to this. So yeah, I would just about be on him, and that's it. It definitely still gives toxic. It gives somebody still trying to make somebody jealous, but he do it in such a natural way that it be like, he really not playing, and it gives that he really trying to get somebody hurt, like. So I feel like that's his goal. I hope that ain't his goal in life. Because his goal in life should have been, being a comedian and doing that and stuff. Of course, raising your children in a healthy environments and stuff like that. That's what I feel. But I can't choose for him. But I feel like his goal in life might be, yeah, I'm still trying to get somebody hurt. It's gonna make him feel better to get somebody beat up or worse. And baby, I don't want that. I bind, rebuke, cancel, and denounce in the name of Jesus. Don't send that around me. Don't have that around me. So, it's probably a good, even though I want to speak to my son so bad, it's probably a good thing for me not to say anything or put no type of pressure on them but I miss my boys and I want my boys. Like, I want my children with me. So, but I'm still feeling this. So, I submit it all to God because I need help. I need help in this moment, even before it goes to anything, tries to penetrate any deeper. I need God to go ahead and deliver me now. Hayi anda shiko na hai, sada si sera na hai. Haya anda si sera na hai. Yeah, I need God to deliver me now. And I'm hoping that it's not something that, I gotta see and sit around and watch him interact with yet another female, because I already did that. I already seen that. I already seen him, of course, having sex with a female. Like, he recorded him and old girl. I know what her back tattoo looked like. I already, so that's the worst of the worst that I could see. That's worse than seeing him just sitting somewhere. But then again, sometimes seeing him sitting somewhere and be supportive of somebody, that's bad too. Like, I seen him actually try to be supportive and appear supportive of her and stuff like that. She had a whole dude that was coming back. As soon as her dude came back, baby, she was like, "Oh, I don't know what y'all gonna do. I'm going back to my baby daddy." Played him, hurt his little feelings and stuff like that. Played around with him, got rid of him. I heard him talking about she put my stuff out, all this stuff. Like, what? This is the whole time my doors was open to you. She put my stuff out and this down. What? How was you even over there? Then people came back telling me, yeah, I seen. Of course, they call him my baby daddy. I seen your baby daddy over here. This, that, and the third. What, baby? So that's when I be feeling like, yeah, you trying to make me miserable. Your misery trying to spread to me. You want me to take on your misery with you, and that was a different thing. It was almost giving special because he wanted me to take on things alongside of him or on his behalf or whatever. And I thought that was cute for a minute until it was just always something trashy. It's like it was never giving the better things in life, the finer things in life, not material, I'm saying, but could be. But it's not giving better situations. And I remember talking to somebody about this. One of my priests don't have siblings with a different mom. And I was saying, girl, you lucky that you just get to have. And I don't want to say lucky, but you get to have these type of, that's all y'all have is those type of disagreements, girl. The type of disagreements I don't even never get to reach that type of level of calmness type disagreements. We already going to the extreme and it's overboard. And I'm telling you, it really every time I think about it, it really seems designed to get somebody taken up out of here. And I didn't want to be the one because I feel like, oh no, this hoe get to have his cake and eat it too, and then get to is given just like how when I ended up in the jail cell, suicide watch. He get to do all this, lay up beside somebody, live off somebody, do his, he working and everything. He got to abandon the kids. He don't be around. That's not considered anything fun to me, but to him. He didn't have to take on the actual up close and personal responsibility. I'm watching my children. I'm taking care of my children. He gone and doing this, and then I end up and I'm trying to see what's going on with him because people claimed it was stalking. It wasn't stalking. I showed up at a location thinking that, and his car was parked and back in there. So I'm thinking that he was there or whatever, and I wanted to talk to him because I wanted to see what was going on. But the female came out, and I was like, where he at? Why? And asking me these questions and all. I'm like, girl, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for you. I never been here for you. So back on up. Just because this might be your location, but this is where I thought he was now living. So I'm here. And now I still to this day don't ever know if he was there or not, but he might not have been there. But she was like, "That do you see his car?" And I was like, "That's his car right there." But it was his last Jeep or whatever, and I guess he had a different car. And I was like, "Okay, whatever." So that part was made clear, and then of course, the other little stuff took place within the little minute or whatever that I was out there, and yeah, I ended up in a jail cell, and I'm sitting here like, "Oh no." You want me to really hold out, take on your consequences after you do something, and it's given. You're the one supposed to end up in a jail cell, and no, hell no, I don't want nothing to do with that. That's why I say he wants somebody else to do it, so he don't have to do the tough part of it, like do some time. He want a fall person and all. I'm not your fall person, or he want a crash out person. And that's the thing. I know me, honey. Before I know it, I've been done crashed out on somebody. And it don't be over him. It be over the fact that you disrespected me, and I know you disrespected me. She disrespected me, and just other stuff. And I know you disrespected me or whatever. And that's what it is. That's why I just be like, Lord, certain stuff ain't happening fast enough to you people that I know disrespected me, lied on me, and this, that, and the third. And they come at me on his behalf. He can get somebody to come at you on his behalf. He got that. He got that. Ooh, I was about to say, start going into that 50 Cent magic stick. He definitely got that, or had that. I don't know what he got now because I ain't been with him. But he got that whip appeal. He had that. I need to stop saying God because I do not know what he has today. But I can imagine that he possibly still. So it's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, talking to and telling a female in front of me that you feel like that, it's disrespectful. It's distasteful. So it's like, I don't want you and I'm not with you. That's what it was still giving. Like at the place we was at, I still wasn't like there. I wasn't there for him. if anything was given, I'm there watching over my children, trying to see what's going on with them and make sure they're good, because that's what I want to do, parent. But at this point, I don't want to. I want me some fish again. But at this point, I don't want to co-parent with either one of them. Of course, I don't like them. I don't like them enough to want to co-parent with them. I like and adore and love my children, and I'm in love with my children. So I just pray that God lift this off of me, whatever it is, and whatever's trying to linger because of that dream, or whatever's trying to manifest because of that dream. Cause he'd be having some little dangerous setups, and it'd be targeting me, and I'd be so bothered, like dang. And of course, it gives you that deeply jealous of me, or I'm the bane of your I'm the bane of your existence, or something like that. Is that it? You're the bane of my existence, or no? I'm the. It's getting that he thinks I'm the bane of his existence. Like basically, he wouldn't have had no issues if it wasn't. And my daughter's so-called dad flat out told me that about me. So it's like y'all weird. Why didn't you just leave? Because it gives. Why didn't you just leave me alone and steer clear of me then? But it gives I'm the bane of their existence because I give pure, respectful love and care and concern like no other. I don't be, some people, it almost gives pushover, but it's not, because I know that God is watching over me, so I don't have to respond to you like again as expected. But it's them times where you might catch me on that day where God allowed me to go upside your head, and then you gonna feel disrespect. This is what you wanted. This is the type of response you wanted. But then you're gonna feel deeply disrespected, like, oh, she never shouldn't have did that. Oh, no, she's supposed to be this godly person. This that. Baby, it's a time when I'm gonna tag you because you've been disrespectful. I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna ask God to forgive me. I'm gonna repent, and I'm gonna still ask God to have His way in your life as far as what needs to happen in your life. What I feel now needs to happen. So, and then it just gives somebody, we might, somebody might be in jail, somebody definitely gonna be in the grave, somebody might be in, yeah, it's just overly toxic. So anyway, I'm about to stop talking about it because it's too much. Whew, it's too much even talking about it. Like for real, it's scary, and it's them emotional stuff. It's them like crimes of what they call crimes of passion. I don't even really believe in that, because it's like, baby, somebody got real passionate. The shit was already real deep, and they took it there. They didn't have to take it there. Hayi handasi serenahai, ishayada nahai. Lord help me. Ayada handasi serenahai. And the blood applied even now to my children. I don't want them to be in them type of situations where it's just, I want them to be in relationships healthy where it does go deep, but I don't want nobody being unhealthy and toxic and stuff like that, to the point of my children putting their hands on somebody to the point of fatality, or vice versa. Somebody putting their hands on my children to, it's being fatal. Because it's definitely not all it's cracked up to be, and it ain't fun once you behind them jail cell walls after you done been comfortable and laid up with each other and enjoying each other, and then something just went real bad. But that's what that dream was giving. Like, man, he wants something to go bad, and it's not even worth it, because I'm not even in your presence. I'm not even around you. I'm not getting whatever benefits as far as what would be in that environment. You're not taking care of me. You're not, and even if you was, man, why? You know, it almost gets that I need to pray that he desires something more healthy. But I don't like him. I don't like him, and I don't want to pray for him. I don't want to deal with him. I like I just want it. I be feeling like I just want him put out of his misery, so he won't continue to try to make other people miserable, and specifically me, and especially not my children. Like, don't put that on them. Shit, you could make your own other kids miserable. I guess they want to take that on. They want to love on him, but he's just like a dude that really, yeah. I would name him "Can't Get Right," like they did in the what you call it, and literally just, yeah, they did "Can't Get Right" like that because he couldn't talk, and it was like a mute. But and maybe some other stuff was going on, but for him, this dude can talk. He ain't mute. He just can't seem to get it right. And it's almost like he be there, or he be in the vicinity. He be around. Of course, me. He was around me, a person who I'm trying to help you to get it right, but I can only do so much. I can't do it for you, of course. You got to choose. And it's been times where it seemed like he was strongly trying to get it right. But like his first daughter's mom told me, oh, they think you're changing him. Well, if y'all seen he was changing for the better. Y'all want him to remain in a place of he can't get right or he can't do it right. He could do, and it's so funny because he could do so much right, or he's gifted. He's very gifted. But anyway, I'm done because I'm not gonna keep talking about this dude like this because it try to give like I really care, and I'm not forcing myself to care, and I'm not forcing myself not. Let me take this off of this charger now. Yeah, I'm not forcing myself to care, and I'm not forcing myself not to care. I just don't care, and I just want it done. I'm almost scared to ask God for resolve because I don't want nobody to die. I don't. That's what I be feeling like. Lord, somebody gonna die. Somebody definitely gonna end up in jail, and I be feeling like, Lord, it's gonna be me because I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna turn up. Oh wait, I see and I see said and I'm just being real with myself. That's what I'm feeling like. Because the last time I didn't even turn up. I just showed up. I showed up at a location because I do. I almost pride myself. I make house calls, but I don't come to nobody's house on no disrespectful stuff. I do come to your house like letting you know, baby, I know your location. If I wanted you up out of here, this is that. This is what it can be. And I make an appearance. And people, of course, they feel offended by that and get, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't do nothing disrespectful. It was just my presence. It's just who I am. It's just the weight that I carry. Heavyweight. That was that. But like I said, I don't go to nobody's house being disrespectful because I don't want nobody coming to mine. A person came to mine and was disrespectful, and then a couple months later, I've seen some things happen in that person's life, and that's not my. And so even with this one, I went to this person's house, and no couple months later, I ain't see nothing happen in their life, and I don't know what's going on. I don't really care to see anything happen in that person's life. I just do I want something to happen? Yes, because there was a liar, but I don't care to sit back and watch or whatever. But I don't know. If this dude experienced something crazy with that last person that he was with and to the point of death or almost death or whatever, I don't want to be around. I don't want to take part in no healing, no rehabilitation for him. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be that person to rehabilitate him. I don't. I don't want the crazy stuff to pass down to my sons, but I want the greatness to pass down to my sons. And I'm gonna be real. You just sit there like the Nutty Professor when he don't have that genetic part or that hereditary type part of Buddy Love, because that's what he be giving too. He really gives Buddy Love because he really reminds me of Eddie Murphy a little bit, and he can laugh like he can laugh like Eddie Murphy. That's funny, man. And I be about damn near turned on because it's just that comedic side of him I like. It's a lot of stuff about him that I really liked, but it's just that major hump I can't get past. He was just nasty. He was a womanizer. You ready to throw your penis into just anything? It's like it's really disrespectful to yourself, and it really just gives you're abusing yourself. You don't know it. I'm almost like, do you even still got feeling in it? But oh dang, I guess that was Mr. Tim. He still got some feeling in it because I just felt a little something when I hit my arm. But it just I just want to get the greatness passed down to my sons, and I don't really want to take from him at the same time. I do. I definitely feel like I care more about my sons than I care about him. So it's just a given. But it was a time when it wasn't like that, and I cared about them. Of course, not necessarily equally, but at the same time, it would just be no comparison. Let's just say it like that. I cared about them on a similar type of level, but as I'm talking about this stuff, it's just trying to take me somewhere. So, Lord, I'm seeking my deliverance on this day right here, right now. Deliver me from whatever it is that's trying to leave like a taste in my mouth. I see and I see said and I kayada and I. Yeah, see and I shiko and I sar and I so and I da see said and I. Let me pause this. I'll be right back. I tried to pause it and no, it wasn't even meant for me to pause it. So that means if I'm in prayer, I gotta pray. I wanted to just pray off the camera, but Let the Holy Spirit fill this place, pour into me. Help me to make the right decisions, the wise decisions. I don't want to make the wrong decisions when it comes to anything like this. I don't want this dream to manifest or this thing like it's trying to give that is something that may take place, and I gotta just respond to it properly. So, oof, God help me. But in the dream, did I get to the part where I was trying to cut a cake or something, and it looked like like a pumpkin pie or a sweet potato pie cake, and it was something else, but it was in like a box that like the Cheesecake Factory delivered a cake before, but I had a nail file, like I had a nail clipper, and when you take it out, it was like the little thing that you clean your nails with or file your nails with, the little knife like thing, looked like a pocket knife, and that's what I was cutting it with. It's funny because I was biting my nails a little bit this morning, and I was wanting to use a nail clipper to do it. Well, I was biting my thumbnail because part of it was like coming off, but I was like, no, I need to use the clipper to get it if I want to do it. But that's what I was using in the dream to cut the cake. So it was giving okay. I had some cake. Then we got the thing where it's like, oh, he got cake and he eating it too, but it was me who had the cake, and I was cutting it. And then I didn't want whatever he was clearing out his belly button or his man parts to get on the cake. And I was like, I think I fussed and was like, don't do that right here or something like that. That sounded like me. And then I woke up. My phone started buzzing, ringing or whatever. I keep this phone on silent, baby, but I still heard it vibrating. And that's when I woke up. So I don't know what else happened, but I don't know how that stuff's supposed to play out, if at all. Because I be trying to bind, rebuke, cancel, and denounce. The only thing I didn't want to bind, rebuke, cancel, and denounce is anything regarding me being with my sons. And I want to hug and love on my sons. Like, and I never thought that I would have to be worried about this. Like the first time when I was in the jail cell and he didn't take my sons, I was so happy and ecstatic. Like, oh, he chose to do the right thing and leave my children with me. And I wasn't in love with him, but I was just loving that. And then when he just didn't say nothing and bother with me, for all them years, and I didn't bother with him, or at least if he did bother with me, he went to spam or whatever. I was just like, okay, cool, we good to go. We getting ready to ride it out. I'm getting ready to raise my kids, and then money was still coming in. Baby, whatever went on and took place over around there that happened. So yeah, so in the dream it was some female that I didn't recognize. I don't know who he's dealing with, what's going on. Oh God, and I don't really care. I just be wanting my children to be shielded and protected from them shenanigans. I guess I'm about to get up and eat me a piece of this rotisserie chicken. Warm it up again for the third, fourth day in a row, which is fine, because, honey, it's better than nothing. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I do wish that I had, so-called parents that would help, or parents that would help and go a little deeper. But hey, I'm not, this is the thing. When you grown, you made that decision, and that's who you got involved with. I'm not into getting, and even though they're not considered my loved ones, I don't hate them. I don't like them like that, but I don't hate them. But they not considered my loved ones. I still don't be wanting nobody else to get in the line of fire just because. Just because, that's the decision I made. But then when I think about it deeper, it's like, well, y'all part of the reason I made that decision. I patterned my life after y'all, thinking it would get me these results. So who really is at fault? So who really should be in the line of fire? And really, that's who in the line of fire at this point, because they wanted to put their hands in my affairs, but because they're off doing other things and they have somebody else, I don't know, man. I don't even know. So it's some freaky stuff, some strange stuff. So yeah, I just ask God to see me through. That's one thing that I do know how to do, and I know how to do it well. Hey, let the power of God lead me. Let the Spirit of God lead me and lead me down the path of righteousness, not unrighteousness, not to a place where, I don't know, let it be done according to God's will. I can't really call it and say what it's supposed to look like, what type of results is supposed to be yielded. Because bottom line, I got to do what pleases God, and it might not necessarily please me, but I don't want to be involved, man. This is one where I'm like, please, Lord, just let me continue to escape. Asi anda si sedana ishayarana ishekara isa iso soro. I don't want to be in no location with him and no female. It's almost giving like, this is what you got to deal with. You got to deal with this. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't know what to do, but I also don't know what's trying to take place. But I do know what to do when it comes to, like I said, just submit to God and let it be done according to His will. That's what I do know to do. Anything else? But I just sense something even now still that I'm just sitting here and it's just like, I think I got some salad left. I'm going to eat the rest of this salad that I had. I thought I would come on my cycle by now, possibly soon, because yeah, I'm almost giving a week late almost. So I don't know. Or I say a week late, but the last time I forgot, it did take me some extra days to come on my cycle. I came on in September, and then I didn't come on in October, and I came on it in November, be early November. I came on late September, then I came on early November. So it's just giving that more days passed before I come on my cycle. So I don't know. But anyways, and I did come on my cycle while I was in that place. So maybe that's just what it was meant. My cycle waited until I got into that place. It was for a reason, because God have used my cycle. God have used my just everything about me, and I love that. That's why I love and embrace my relationship with God, because I mean, literally, I get to see Him in the details, and that's what I mean by God speaks to me. But I get to see Him in the details, like, oh, He used my cycle for a reason, because I came on in September before all this stuff started, and then He just was showing me some stuff. So, baby, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I don't choose anybody over God. I do not choose y'all, because ain't nobody did me like He has done me. Ain't nobody create or design me anyway, but to begin with. So you already can't trump that. But I ain't had no intimacy like I do with the Lord. I ain't gonna sit here in front and say I ain't felt like I've had some intimacy that's been close to that, and it really was with dude. Like, I feel like, yeah, but he wasn't. He said he didn't know what intimacy was. Like he just was feelingless when it came to that. And yeah, that definitely sucks for you that you can't get into it like that if that's the case. But I feel like he was at places where he was almost there, and somebody else like ruined that for him. They didn't want him to experience it. And it gives his dad or whatever, who he called Pop. Oh well, that's between you and your dad. Fight him. Go fight him. Because he definitely trying to deprive you. Shoot, my so-called relatives tried to deprive me of certain stuff too. And I ain't just talking about that, but certain stuff. And seem like they get jealous when I'm getting close to it or whatever. And it's like, y'all want to fight? Y'all must want to fight. Shoot. I don't know. I don't know what that dude's struggles are in life or whatever today. And it's just giving. I don't want to know. Don't put that on me. Don't bring that around me. Don't put that on my children. You got to figure that out. I don't know how you going to figure it out, because you basically can't get right, but you got to get away. You got to find a way to, see what's going on. And the thing is, I knew that I could help him with that. I was helping him get there, but he still allowed interference and he allowed other people to influence. So I was just like, I'm not going to do that. And no, I'm not welcoming nobody else in for them to experience or no. But he knew where it was good at, but he just chose not to, and just, did some other stuff. So it's all good. So let it be done according to God's will. I don't know what needs to be. I don't know if something needs to be made well in his life. I don't want to pray for him. That's what it's trying to give. Like, pray for him. Lord, I don't know the words to say for him or pray. And I don't. Whew. Sekai tadanai shayadanai se. Sai sandasi sanai kosedanai shayadanai. Shekai idai so. if I would pray something naturally, I would just be praying like let his eyes be open to the truth, and somehow, some type of way, let him be able to submit to the truth and operate to the truth and stop telling all them damn lies. That's what I would want to pray for him. But like for real, stop telling all them lies. Then you won't be so clogged up as far as, you're not having you're not having a I mean, as far as a filter or like the scales being put over your eyes, it's like he can probably sense what's right and what's the truth, but he can't get to it because he keep operating according to the ways of the world or carnal minded, and what he's been taught or what he's been schooled on. And then, baby, sometimes the only way to have those declarations and decrees and stuff that's been put over your life done away with is when that person is deceased. And it's kind of given. I'm sitting here saying now, go fight your daddy. Maybe you got to fight him to the death or something, and then you'll be free. Possibly. Now you'll be in jail, but you'll be in prison probably, but you'll be free. Because I bind, rebuke, cancel, and denounce it over my children's lives. They not taking on that bloodline. I'm not even mentioning the name. They already don't have his last name. They got my last name, so they're not taking that on. They're going to be repulsed at that type of stuff, and they're going to continue to expel and eject it. And they might not even have to do all that. They just not gonna. It's not gonna penetrate them. Cause no. So to God be all the glory. God is on the throne. God have your way in this whole matter. I don't know what's going on. I didn't mean for this video to be this long because I just got done uploading an hour-long video. It took me 2 days. Well, not 2 days. It took me, at least a day to upload it in the places that I wanted to upload it. So I just asked for healing on this day. I asked that God order my steps. And I really don't want to think about nothing that's going on regarding him and around him and in his household. I only want to be concerned about my boys. But anyway, I hope I'm done. I think this is it. It's gonna wrap up this video. I still feel it trying to linger, but I don't want to stay on here and say ya isanda si say ya so ba ya you gotta na Yika ya ida na high, ika na high, you say it. Hallelujah. And furthermore, I want him to stop appearing in my dreams. Like, that already get on my nerves when everybody like, why are y'all appearing in my dreams? Leave me alone. mm, 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 I don't know if he was saying that in real life. He horny and trying to put that out in the atmosphere. Baby, look, I'm a woman. I feel like that too. Definitely do. But I'm not pressed about it because it's already been X amount of years. Maybe he's still been engaging in, you know what I'm saying? That's another reason. Bitch, excuse me, Lord. I'm sorry. I am sorry. But that's how I feel disgusted. I don't want your man parts in me, nowhere near me. I don't know if you saying it out loud to get me enticed. I don't want them near me. I don't want shit to do with you. I don't know what you done with your stuff. I don't want it. I don't know I don't even want your test results. I don't even care. Like, I don't want your near me because you can have some test results and still in between and be doing some stuff and just still and then you just never know. Some people really spite people. Some people like, yeah, I'm dealing with this or I might be dealing with this. I want her to deal with it too. Try to give you a death sentence. Give yourself a death sentence. That's what they wanted for your life. Matter of fact, go use your man parts and go penetrate them, I guess. I don't know. See, that's when I start getting reckless at the mouth with it. Or what some would consider reckless, but I feel like it's justified. But anyway. All I know is I just want this to pass and get off from over me trying to linger. I just want the protection of my sons and the glory of the Lord to rest upon them. And oh well, if you got to see it and know that their light shines bright, know that they are salt of the earth, ooh wee. And be miserable, just okay, keep your misery to yourself. But him trying to rough my son up in the dream because my son was having a jacket on You don't want my son to have a covering? Are you crazy? My son is gonna be covered in the name of Jesus. And then my son got under a cover. So he took the jacket off just to get under a blanket. And I guess that's why he made it. That might be why he kept my blanket and stuff, or they kept my blanket. I don't know. If I talk to him, I'll see. But evidently, my daughter didn't go link up with them yesterday. She must have just been asleep. Trying to communicate with her as well. And that's another thing. I don't want just situations with any of my children to overshadow me not paying attention to my other child or children. That's the same what I told the boys in the house. I was like, yeah, I'm missing my daughter, but I love y'all. I'm here for y'all. I'm here with y'all. I'm enjoying y'all. But I said it every single day, and I didn't know if they ever felt like, dang, she just missing her, and she ain't, she here with us. No, baby, I love y'all. That's why I loved being there with them and embracing it. I just did my best with what I was dealing with being left alone, to do everything on my own, and dealing with other things that was going on. The stuff as far as my daughter being separated, but my boy still being there. And now it's this. Like, how am I a mother? How am I a mother with none of my children here with me? What kind of that's a damn disgrace if you ask me. Like, that's if it wasn't for God being in the midst of this situation, but that's a disgrace. Like, what? It's a to other people looking in, oh dang, she got both of her so-called baby daddies taking care of her kid. You damn right. That's what's supposed to be given. That's what it's supposed to give. But it's not. But y'all don't know the deeper part. They're doing that to spite me. They're not doing it to be parents. They're doing it to spite me, to hurt me. Because they know I love, 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 love my children. And they know I would rather be spending time with my kids.